Hello living friends, and welcome again to another exciting installment of this new homestead. I'm your host, Alistair Mackenzie. As you can see, we've had some drastic changes since the last time we filmed. Indeed, in the south, we call this a buggy drive-by. As you can see, a roving band of Amish have come upon our homestead and have erected a first-story frame. Yes, not only framed, but plywood has been put around the first floor as well. Of course, this will make it most difficult for finding the windows or doorway, but I think they will attend to that later. As you can see, we've stepped into the garage here. As you can see, we have beams going willy-nilly, all like, from the ground to the support beams, and these are supporting the actual frames that have been put in place. As you can see, here's where the bucket once was. As you can see, a frame has been built upon the bucket. It seems awfully strange to do such a thing, but that appears to be what they have done. Over here we have the front of the house. As you can see, we have the framing for a window there on the left, a doorway, and then a window on the far right, as well as the adjoining wall with a window there. As you see, these support beams are braced up, holding the frame in place and from falling back down and causing severe damage. It is quite a house of toothpicks, actually, as you see, all strewn about. The framing, as you can see, lays out the outline for walls and such and hallways. And moving back through the back of the house now, we see here to the left kind of a media room, and here the family room, actual family room, and over there the kitchen against the wall. It's all been laid out very nicely, yes. Beams there, again holding the walls in place so that we don't have any slippage. Now, outside here, we're looking at the back of the house. See, they have made a wall in the back. Oh, there's a nail there, yes, attaching the frame to the cement itself. Now let's take a look. Let's take a little bit of a look at how the frame is actually attached to the cement. As you see, it is put down. It is hammered in place with some nails, yeah, yes, right there, upon some plastic there, upon foam plastic, and there we have those metal strips that we've seen before, wrapped around the board, fastening them securely in place, so that the frame's wood should not blow away should there be any harsh windstorm. Yes, all nice and in place. Now, we were out in the backyard, so let's go out there and take a look again. As you can see, we have excess building materials, perhaps for the top floor, or perhaps they did not build the house large enough as they expected. Regardless, we're looking here, we have some nice wood, laid out here, some planks, some plywood. At the back of the house, as you can see, besides the cutout made for the back door, actually has no windows in it at all. Here we have some wood laid out here. These would be for framing purposes, or could be used to hold the framing up. And here we have the ceiling joists. These will be forming the floor for the second floor, or the ceiling for the first floor. As you see here, what we have is the staircases already manufactured, ready to go in. And oh, there we have it. Now we have a sitting stone, still in place, but my goodness, it looks like it's been moved, tussled about, if it were. Looking here, yes, it was laying here, just down there, yes, right there, in the dirt, but it's been stacked up upon this other stone. Apparently they needed room to place all these, the wood beams and the frames for the studs there, are all placed there, and the sitting stone just needed to be moved a bit. Back to the back of the house. As you can see, the sun is quickly setting here, quickly moving into the evening hours. And you can see the back of the walls, and you see a little bit of the truss across the back window. They help that to hold the weight there. Getting some of the upper parts of the frame as we move through to the front of the house. Moving into the garage now. Oops, we flipped around. We're on the outside of the garage. There is the truss frame there that's above the garage door, as you can see. And it's going to hold the whole top of the house on that side. So it needs to be a tough, hard wood. Yes, it's going to hold up a lot of weight, and will need to be very sturdy. So, see it there with mini beams again, supporting it at the moment, keeping it from blowing asunder in case any wind comes. And here we go with a closing shot of the driveway and the garage here. The garage, as you can see from left to right, and the pole protecting the hot water tank that will soon be there. And this concludes today's episode.